Hello viewers, Super GT here once again with some Forza 6 action. So don't you worry guys, I have not left you with Dirt Rally only. I am mainly a Forza guy and we are back in Forza. So this is the Super Trofeo League that was on a couple of weeks ago. So I have quite a backlog of clips. I thought I might as well bring some of them to you rather than just deleting them and forgetting about them. So it's either a choice of this or no video. So what do you choose? Obviously you just choose this. You might as well see something good here. So we are around Brands Hatch in the wet. I could have moved over on that guy and caused a massive accident, but sensibly let him go. Coming through onto the Grand Prix section here. We're going to go through the puddle on the right hand side here and almost go into that massive one on the right hand side. Just about keep it on the track without going into that guy. Leaving him a car width on the outside of the track. So not causing an accident there when one really could have gone on there because of the puddles. And I get tapped through this turn. The puddle there on the inside, making that guy behind me go straight on into the side of me, not helping himself in that situation. He actually come off a lot worse than I did. Managed to control that one. It's coming through the second to last turn. As we approach the final one now, underneath the bridge at Brands Hatch. There we go, underneath the bridge, big puddle there. But no puddle on the final turn. There are a couple of puddles on the inside of the straight, as the straight has a bit of camber leaning down towards the right. I will be actually going to Brands Hatch at the start of May for the Blank Pan GT series, which features the Lamborghini that we're seeing here, which will be interesting. I might even make a video on it if there's enough interest. A lap later here, I'm in second. You saw I just went into second place as the guy went wide on Paddock Hill Bend, and I'm through into second. So looking at the back of the leader here, we have still got 2.5 laps left, or 2.25 laps. So at this stage there's no point in trying to push too much, and especially on a wet weather race it is often about not making mistakes, unlike what that guy has just done and gone wide, handing me the lead, and in the end a very easy victory. So we move forward to a clip at Sebring, the short version here. I tried to go up the inside of Ivor Bigham there and I lose a lot of momentum as he goes around my outside. We've got Rich J81 now alongside me as we go into the final section here. So I'm on the inside and I have the line. I just about managed to force him out, getting ahead of him just before we turn left, and now we come on to the long back straight. I'm going to try and get a toe from Ivor Bigham, but Rich J81 is right on my tail. And this final turn is really tricky to get right. I do often get this one wrong. So let's see what happens as we enter on the brakes. I go a little bit too deep and have a little bit of a lock up as well. Not the best braking zone for me at all. And on my right hand side, as you can see there, Rich J81 has got a run on me. So coming up to the line, it's going to be very close. As we cross the finish line, I win. Well, I don't win. I beat Rich J there by less than a tenth of a second. Very close finish indeed. Then we go to Yas Marina. It's the final lap. I'm in the lead, and this is going to be a very close battle as we enter the final turn. I'm going to go defensive, but he's going to go right across me there. Go very narrow into the turn. I turn out wide to get a better exit, and I'm going to get a better run than him. Towards the finish line, he actually bails out, probably out of embarrassment, wanting to concede that position. So I win that race. We move back to another race at Brands Hatch in the wet. This one come up quite a fair amount, but these cars are actually very, very solid in the rain because they're very grippy and they don't really slide out under throttle, so they're fairly easy to control. That guy goes wide, that gives me another position. That guy goes wide as well, gives me another position. This is the thing I notice a lot. People just can't keep it on the track. A lot of races, I think they push too hard to try and win, but actually the secret to success, I think, a lot of the time in Forza, unlike what he's just done, is to stay on the track. Sometimes people just push way too hard, and that in the end was another convincing win. People just throwing themselves off the track and saying, Super GT, please just win this race, I don't want to win, can you just win, I'll just throw myself off onto the grass. Making it very easy in the end. And coming into turn 1 at Catalunya, the short circuit here, bit of contact, as we come through the first turn. I tapped the Hungarian guy, but he actually gets through into the lead somehow. Yeah, we got 3 or 4 wide through the next turn. I've not come off nicely there. Dipped 2 wheels onto the gravel. Slows me down even more. I'm going to take the inside line to go defensive against the next guy there. Keep the position in 7th. And he goes wide behind me. Actually, no, he's still tapping me from behind. Coming through the next one. He goes across the grass, tries to go through. Guy behind me isn't patient enough. Goes into the back of me. And look at that. It's pinball back there. It is absolute mayhem. Pretty much half the grid there involved in that pile-up. But luckily, I was in front of all of that. I'm in 5th position. Looking at the back of the top 4, they haven't broken away too much from me. 1st and 2nd up there, battling away. I always like to see that, 1st and 2nd battling, because it does mean that you have a chance of catching up. There's nothing worse than 1st place being miles ahead, being unchallenged, and then you've pretty much got no chance of catching up unless he's a really slow person. But normally if you've got a very quick guy way out in the lead, there's nothing you can do really. So coming into the chicane, this incident here really annoyed me. So coming into the chicane, he's going to just force me narrow into the wall. Really annoyed me this. And then watch this, some sort of sorcery as I get stuck on the curb and do some weird little sideways drift. I don't know what the hell that was, but I've never seen that before. I kind of did some weird little 90 degrees. It's like my wheels went sideways. I'm not sure exactly what the hell that was, but it annoyed me anyway. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more of the same. Hit the like button as well, and hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.